There are books that make me happy and sad at the same time, and that is actually my favorite kind of books. Here's one of those. Elif Shafak, 40 Rules of Love. Let's start with a quote right away. Quote, "Father, I am from a different egg than your other children. Think of me as a duckling raised by hens. I am not a domestic bird destined to spend his life in a chicken coop. The water that scares you rejuvenates me. For unlike you, I can swim, and swim I shall. The ocean is my homeland. If you're with me, come to the ocean. If not, stop interfering with me and go back to the chicken coop." End of quote. Sometimes seeing Muslim women in traditional clothes walking with their daughters, I was thinking, how long before those little girls start dressing like their mothers? I always thought that clothes was complicated and not very practical, limiting. I felt that clothes was a burden. Today at a shopping mall, I saw a young woman with her little daughter. Mom had mini skirt that was barely covering something in the front part, and in the back wasn't covering anything at all. I was thinking, how long before that little girl starts dressing like her mom? Made me think that mini skirt is as much of a burden as burqa is. Neither is our choice. Both are inherited. Neither expresses freedom. What are we doing to our children? We, parents, grandparents, godparents, uncles, aunts, cousins, people who love them the most, damage them the most. We pass on to them our distorted beliefs that are not even ours. Someone handed them long time ago. We embraced them, and now we are passing them on to our children. What if we were handed things that are wrong, truthless and toxic? Are we innocent if we pass them on? Not really. Not knowing doesn't absolve us from responsibility. We have brains, so we might as well use it to think, question, argue, investigate, prove wrong, oppose. Instead, we proudly walk around with loads of shit, giving it pretentious names like sacrifice, tradition, history, identity. Instead of throwing it away, we put it on display and make exemplar living of it. From one generation to another, heavier and heavier, more and more painful. When our children want to break free, we tell them no, it's impossible. You think nobody before you tried. Don't waste time. Pick up that ballast and do what I do. I know what's best for you. I have experience. You have dreams. Dreams won't feed you. So come on, be as unhappy as I am. Lower your shoulders, bow your head, and keep moving. Yet there are some beautiful, delicate, tender souls who won't fit, who keep playing their own tune with the audience against them the whole time. They are reminders from far away that there is different and more meaningful and easier and more fun. Oh, how we don't like to be reminded. We've given so much time into building these useless structures. If we don't hold on to them, there is nothing. We are nothing without them. So we hold on and wake up tired every morning, hating what we see in the mirror, leaving good moments for the future. Only future doesn't exist. Today is yesterday's future and tomorrow's past. Future never is. Future never comes. It's like chasing a rainbow. We expect our children to do the same. We imprison them and then we hit them hard because they resist. We squeeze and squeeze until they're properly molded. For the sake of all beautiful girls and all beautiful boys, Let's not drag them through our mud. They are clean. You can see it in their eyes. Innocence, trust. They trust us. Except we are the enemy, the worst kind. We come in disguise as loving, caring adults. We trick them into not going against us. They love us, so they don't. Instead, they go against themselves. Isn't that the saddest thing you've ever heard?